One of the major causes of anger is not realizing our own behavior. Why would anyone like to hold something which is so negative? The anger itself drains away all the energies of ours. It makes us feel so weak. When we shout at someone, in fact, we give away all our treasure. The treasure of opportunities we give away by the means of anger. That is the power it holds. But if the same emotion, it is an emotion after all, don't you think so? You have a pleasant emotion and you have unpleasant emotion. At the end of the day, it is an emotional state which you do not have control over. It's just that our energies are not very much congruent with the outside happenings. We cannot control them. We cannot channelize our emotion most constructively. And when we happen to witness things falling apart or going not the way we wanted, everything is going against our wishes. Anger is very, very natural state. Is a very natural happening. So if you look at it very closely, it is just because I wanted things to happen in certain way and it did not happen. This is the first reason. And I think 99.9% of the people do get angry because of this reason only. Because things are not falling in place the way they would like to. As simple as that. When we think this is exactly how things shall happen, this is exactly the way I think and things shall happen accordingly. When those happenings do not happen the way we would like them to happen, anger comes up. Where it comes from, it just comes up. It takes over you. And it is so overwhelming that we become so submissive to this. It's like, in the fit of rage, in this fit of emotions, the emotions which we do not have control over, the emotions which we cannot manage, is anger. It just throws us off balance. We become angry, become agitated, we become violent, we become abusive, we become anything and everything which we would never like anyone to behave with us. So here we find ourselves behaving in a way we would not like anyone to behave with us. But we are behaving that way. So this is a very natural state. And it all happens in the state of big ignorance. Basically what we are fighting is ignorance. Ignorance of our own self. Ignorance of our own behavior. The sense of responsibility is not there when the anger comes. If the sense of responsibility is with each action of ours that we perform, anger would not exist. The anger exists, it means that the responsibility is not there. And when I say responsibility of your actions, not the words. just by saying good words and this shall happen, that should happen, that's one aspect of it. But if things are not getting translated into the very action that you are assigned to perform, how could we expect the world to follow it? And we want results. So we want results, but here is a big distinction between the action that we perform and the results we would like to have through the people. So those people who are working under us, they would actually gaze through our actions. What kind of example are we creating by our actions? If our actions are very much congruent with the results that we would like to produce, everyone will follow us. And those who do not, anyway, you won't be angry with them. It's just that you would know that they are not entitled to be where they are. So you may ask, or they themselves will leave, because anyway they are not aligned with the vision. If the sense of responsibility to the vision is being transmitted through actions that we perform, 90% of the chances things will fall in place. We won't have anger. If our wish is really strong but actions are weak, anger is the best friend. Anger will just come up because our desire to manifest what we would like is so strong that we are so consumed by the final result of it without taking responsibility of our action, without orienting ourselves to the best edge of our result. So if our actions are in disharmony themselves with the very vision of the greater result that we would like to see, then anger will be witnessed, anger will be seen in outside world, anger will become the medium of communication. It could be possible that you have a very strong desire for the very outcome. That's right. It is not bad at all. And it could also be possible that our actions do not go hands in hands with the very outcome we would like to achieve. So since our actions do not go with the very result of what we would like to achieve through the system, through people, through a team, through a setup, through a mechanism, then anger will certainly come up. First of all, the most important thing here is that we realize and accept our own lack of actions. We acknowledge it. Because 90% is the very action in which you live in that inspires people, not the words. Otherwise they won't come. And if they are doing it, you should be thanking your great deeds. But if you find yourself in an anger almost all the time, somewhere there is a need to acknowledge your actions first and take complete responsibility of the actions. Yeah, if things happen through people and you just happen to be on the higher rank, and if things just happen, it means that you are blessed with those people. Maybe being in gratitude is enough for everything to happen. But if the anger is there, that's when these topics come up. There could be a mild expression of anger just to get things done. That is social behavior. Like someone shall do it this way and he doesn't understand, or the person is specifically needs to be told. So there could be high-pitched voice for some time in order to put the message across. That is it. But it won't be anger. So anything which is pleasant to you, you would like to have in your life. But something which is not pleasant to you, of course you don't want that, because you're the first person who feels the energy totally being drained out of you, and you feel so enervated, you feel so weak, and in so many ways anger consumes you. Absolutely consumes you. It is so overwhelming that it makes you feel so weak. We repel people. People would not like to come close to us and be with us. And our family members turn away. Everyone turns away. Everything gradually goes away from us. Because our attitude will decide everything. Who's going to stay in your life? So if you find yourself getting angry every now and then, very often, the first thing to do is to look into your actions and take responsibility of your actions. Absolutely, acknowledge them. Is your action in alignment with the very outcome that you like to produce? One by one. Take them, no, yes, no, no. Work on those. And as you take more responsibility of your actions, you will see that without using much of words, things are happening. Things actually are happening. Because people see your behavior, your actions. Anyone would like to treasure something much more precious to him. No one would like to hold a burning charcoal in their hands to burn themselves. No one will do that.